Welcome to the NoobZone, where we make you cry. Welcome to the NoobZone, where we make you die.
Oh, geez. All right, having way too much fun with this. In this video, I'm going to show you how to make a talk box effect with just hardcore and pitcher. Well, I guess I got pretty EQ and stuff, but you don't even really need it. I just like to, I'm using the limiter as a gate to block off room noise. So, or your fan or computer fan, because when that goes through hardcore, then you don't need to bring in the gate function, which is always nice. And gives you one extra pedal. So you can use flanger or chorus or whatever. So anyways, let's start from the basics, okay? Making you sound like a guitar. All right, so first thing is pitcher. And I'm going to explain why we need pitcher. You don't need it, obviously, but it helps. When your voice, when we use our own voices, we have quite a few harmonics. La, 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 right? That's, and when you like look at a guitar, it has very few. It's almost a sine wave in some cases. So what you want to do is emulate that. So when you're going through the distortion module, you want to be very ooh and ah, and or not ah, but like ooh, e, doesn't have a lot. E, ooh, ooh. You know, as long as you don't have too much breath in your that's bad. See this right here? That frequency right there is going to make it sound really harsh through distortion, okay? So you want as little breath as possible. You want just the voice. Now, what I like to do is put the format on and turn your format up so you sound like a little girl. Because I like when people sound like little girls. But seriously, it gets rid of a lot of your lower harmonics, which is going to mess with your like those even or odd end lower harmonics, which is going to mess with your distortion module. See? It's like very different, and your harmonics are spread differently. So play with the format. I prefer the higher end format because it just makes things sound better through the distortion. Next up, we have our hardcore, and basically I put on a compressor at lowest attack because it really helps with the low end S's and P's and T's that come through, because when it goes it's like you get a rumble. Okay, so I'm going to just enable hardcore. Disable everything. And we're going to start from scratch. Okay. EQ. If you're mixing it into a song, I get rid of all the low end almost. And just if I want to boost the low end, it's going to be just these frequencies around here. 200, 500 hertz are good. You don't want too much of this because it's going to just swamp out your mix. If it's a lead or if it's like a solo kind of thing, you can have a bit of bass. It'll never hurt anything. One thing you're going to worry about with guitar and distortion is sibilance. Sibilance. Especially when you use the back S of your tongue, like almost like a lisp or something. That is a bad frequency to go through the distortion. So that's around 8 kilohertz, 4,000 or 4 kilohertz. And then we can increase our breath a little bit because sibilance is out of that range. So see, it's much better just by reducing these two. And that's true with any kind of like any EQ. Its sibilance is always around there. It's separate from the actual voice. So you can even DS this thing before it goes through. I'm not going to because I'm just going to use boo and ooh and ah or whatever, right? So anyways, I like to use compressor first, and that'll reduce the volume a bit. So we're going to compensate with our output after we turn on distortion. I'm going to turn on the distortion here and show you. And that's without pitcher. Right? it's oops, it makes a difference when you play with pitcher because it flattens out those harmonics, makes it more instrumental rather than, and also because you always hit the notes and everybody, it's like a fretted instrument. When you on a guitar and you move up a fret, it's not like or you know, that's not a guitar. A guitar is very fretted. You know, that's even, it's like more mechanical, right? And that's what a guitar is. It's a machine. So anyways, after our compressor, we have distortion. I don't like to use too much distortion because we have a lot of harmonics in our voice. You can use a lot when you're using a real guitar because there's not a lot of harmonics going through it. Combo is a nice, nice. So distortion kind of low, and you can make up for that. Actually, you could put a chorus instead of this modulator, which is really cool sounding. See, it's already sounding pretty pretty guitar-y, and that's just my voice going wow 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 wow, just like when Jack Black does his guitar solos. That's pretty much what you do. You just have fun, just like that, just like I just did, and that will give you. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty funny. So anyways, that's how you do it. I'm going to upload this preset to, I'll just drop this whole channel in, there's a link below the channel if you just want to load it up. And this is called FL NoobZone Talk Box. All right. So, hope you enjoy it. Jam away, make some cool stuff, noobs. And, like me on Facebook, link below, Twitter, link below. And watch out for more videos coming out soon. Be the first to know. Subscribe.